Hello again, this is your host Pearls doing my Let's Play of the City Beneath, and I think I'm just being dumb with this room, because honestly I can just stab the queen right away, and I guess the reason I wasn't thinking this was possible is I assumed the grid was perfect here, except it's not. I do have this one space here at the bottom that allows me to, I guess, move left and right pretty easily, so what I mean by that is what I can do here, oops, not that, is I can align myself more never mind, I can't do that unless I do it right. So let's just show you what I mean. So normally I thought the fact that I'm on these white squares kind of like a bishop would be a bad thing, because that's kind of what I'm restricted to. If I'm up here, but right here I can actually shift one to the left and then step up here and solve most of my problems immediately. So now the puzzle becomes, how do I get this mirror to somewhere in the vicinity of here without making myself miserable? Doesn't seem too hard. Possibly not. Just like that. Actually, that was really easy. Okay, I was just, getting done with this room apparently. And now the doors don't close because no one touches the net, or the pressure plates, and the room is done. Okay, much better. Sometimes I just derp a lot, and people get over that. I'm not sure what's going on here. I do have a lot of roach queens, so I guess speed would be sort of an effort I'd like to make. I don't actually see speed potions in here, which is peculiar, but there are brains, which is interesting, I guess. It shouldn't be too bad. I guess I can't imagine it being that bad. Oops. It's the goblins I'm a little worried about. Whoops, I don't want to do that either. Oh. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to deal with them because it's going to get ugly here in a second, but I think using this corner to my advantage is kind of paramount. Oops. I don't know if I can actually pull off what I want to pull off though. But I need to like get them sort of into a corner. So like against this wall would be great if I could manage that. Or somewhere like, well, you know, maybe the 2x2 room isn't that awful of a place to be. Like, yeah, against the wall like this. There we go. And now I'm just gonna stab him right there. Okay, that took way more moves than it needed to, but that is alright. What's next? The rock golems. They are going to have a field day. It might actually, yeah, we have to be the rock golems. Fortunately, this shouldn't be all that big of a deal. And now the wraithwings hopefully will not murderize my face too badly. The fact that there's pits here kind of complicates matters. So they shouldn't really. I don't know how wraithwings behave brained. Brained wraithwings are like one of the biggest mysteries in all of DROD, except maybe like Slayer movement at the moment, for me at least. But that's fine. And that was all really easy. Where to go now? This way, in which we find a not speed potions. Still have not come across a level where the okay, so I can't actually. Sorry, to finish my statement, I've not come across a level where there's been not a new element introduced. Like even in this little excursion, we've had Ormites, Gel, and now speed potions. All of them new, all of them very fun, but new nonetheless. Okay, I guess I'm going to be using this to clear out a bunch of stuff now, so that's fine. Exciting even. I can actually probably take advantage of the fact of how how these platform things work as far as you know, dropping things into water, that kind of thing. Sorry, I don't mean to like. I'm not talking very well today. Simply because I don't. There's like not a checkpoint until here. I don't want to start this over, but I know I'm going to. I'm not fooling anyone. Let's just put it that way. I could clear this out, but I don't think I'm going to gain any time actually necessarily. Maybe not at least a bunch. Be nice. You know what? I can just clear this out like there, I suppose. Oops. Okay. So far so good. And now I get to attack a nest, which will perhaps make my life a little better, depending how much. There we go. It's checkpoint reached. Alright. Now it's just a matter of clearing out these nests. This isn't really too hard, just paying attention to things. That's really all there is to it, looks like. Ooh, this one's going to have 2 at a time, so I'm going to actually want to take advantage of that. Oops. There we go. There we go, perfect. Just what I wanted to see. And with the decimation of this last nest, or not last nest, but second to last nest, it should make it much easier. That's the nature of water skipper levels, is to become easier the longer you... Oh boy. I hope this goes well. So we get easier the more nests you destroy, because they just produce them so fast. So, and I'll be feeling much better once I hit this checkpoint. There we go. Oh god. Did not take into consideration this Roach Queen army up here, so... Oh, this is bad. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. It's going to be a little bit tricky because I'm going to be able to be assaulted from many sides all at once because of the water skippers. So we're going to just play a game of okay, maybe that's what I'll have to do. Is every time they come around like that, I'll step up because brain roaches move very strangely. You can see the roach moves in a vertical direction as opposed to diagonally would be unbrained. And I should be able to take advantage of this until this clears out. Whoops. Just like so. It's kind of curious, the fact that these aren't acting unbrained right now is because these force arrows are in the way, and as I've learned many times that, ooh, that's not what I want to see. I would love to get a nice foothold against these right now. Oops, there we go. And oh yes, unbrained roaches. Consider force arrows an obstacle in terms of like a wall, I guess, something that gets in your way, which is an interesting approach. I'm not sure why we decided to do that. Oh, glad enough. See, this is a decent amount of distribution of checkpoints, and I'm okay with that. Happiness includes not having more water skippers to deal with. Which this should be pretty safe right here. Need one last bastion of water skippers to kill out. They're dead. Finish those off and sink my ship into this corner here and finish off as many as I can. There we go. I don't have a whole lot of time left, but probably just barely enough to finish this room. Maybe, we'll see. It would be nice. Anyway, this has been your host Pearls doing the pirate hideout. It's been interesting so far. I can't, like, some of these rooms are not, oh my gosh, should I really just do that? Are not themed in a way that I would expect, so it's been interesting. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.